everything about your experience here is luxe and divine, and everything in the interiors should also reflect this brand experience. We plan to take this on with materiality and form, and by making every line in the space as long as possible. Not only does this give us plenty of room to work with things like tiles and wall paneling and drapery, but it also makes the space feel as expansive as possible. After we discussed all of the principal goals, Samantha sheepishly said it would be really nice to have a space for my future clients to come and sit and rest before they come into the chair. Her clients sometimes overlap in time slots, and it can be a little bit awkward in the current setup. I am excited to announce we were able to make a front entry and a proper pay station as a front desk scenario, as well as integrating a second retail space right there for when clients are waiting. Let's dive into it.
When I start a new project, especially something like this salon, the very first thing I do is build the foundation in scale. It's not the glamorous part, no bold colors or statement lighting just yet, but it's the scaffolding that everything else hangs on. Here's the truth about design: the balance between creativity and logistics is often misrepresented. People imagine mood boards and Pinterest-worthy inspiration, but practically, my job is 99% function and maybe 1% fun. That's why scale matters so much. When the foundation is precise, it becomes my filter. It shows me which ideas are possible and which ones are beautiful but impractical. It's the framework that keeps me honest and allows me to let creativity flow without ever losing sight of execution. This part of the process is quiet, detailed, and a little nerdy, but it's what makes everything else possible. Before the paint swatches, before the fabric samples, before the sparkle, it starts here with a solid structure that can carry all the weight of the vision.
Starting off in the corner with the laundry, the washer and dryer are already plumbed in. We're going to utilize some IKEA storage above the washer and dryer. That is going to give ample storage for things like extra paper towels. We are going to separate the laundry situation from the studio itself. We want to make this space feel as commercial and luxurious as possible. We're going to utilize some very easy to install Home Depot wall panels. And the screaming elephant in the room is that the washer and dryer being right in the center of it all isn't exactly giving the vibe that we're after. We're going to create a little bit of a divider between the washer and dryer and where the sink area is. As it stands, there are two sinks, and we're going to shift the sink with the chair over to the sink where it currently is just a sink. We're going to close up the plumbing for the second sink. She's asked for more space for her body to physically function next to the sink itself. Sometimes it does come down to a bit of a compromise. You want to look at your priorities and say, would I rather A or B? And in this case, having a little bit more foot space to walk around while she's styling hair in the sink was a priority over having a second sink to wash